今日は時間ギリギリでそわそわしているのと、相変わらずリンクを貼るのにちょっと苦戦してしまうので、これがな、いつもなんとかなんねえかな。あ、来た。で、これで、コピーします。早い、そろそろ慣れろよって話なんですけどね。あとはツイートするとき。
アンチ来ました。
あ、早い。こんばんはでございます。ちょっと今ツイートをしているので、よし、ツイートもできた。はーし。はい。というわけで改めまして、こんばんはでございます。前回ね、なんとかパッカーズに勝てて、パッカーズが、コルツの試合に、
クマなのにいっぱいしてる。
やられましたよ。で、今回がですね、テネシー・タイタンズ戦ということで、このテネシーに入っている、ちょっと早めに印象かクリス・テッセン・牧本さんとの試合でございますが、そもそも試合がやっぱ A と N で違うせいか、1年ぶりぐらいなんですよ、本当に。その最後に多分そう、その DM が去年の8月とかなんで、本当ほぼ1年ぶりぐらいの試合という形になりますなかなかね、やっぱ同じリーグにいても、こうも戦えないんだっていうところはありますけど、こう文章、なんです、そもそもこの DM のやり取りがすごい丁寧な方で、やっぱそれとこう、なんていうんですかね、こう、それが反映されてるわけじゃないですけど、こう、プレーも全体的にこう、すごい、こう、硬いというか、すごい堅実なプレーをする印象だなっていうのはすごい、なんかよく思いますね。だからまあ、正直、まあ動画は1試合見たんですけれども、結局それもどこまで参考になるのかなみたいなところもあって、し、あの、クリス・テッセンさんが僕の試合をどこまで見ているのかっていうところの辺のチェックもしながら、序盤は戦っていけたらなって思ってます。多分このアンチ来ましたからのコメントの少なさは多分子羊さんなんだよな。あ、よろしくお願いします。あ、でもこれあれだ、マイクがでけえんだ。ちょっと話しとこう。マイクが前回思ったんだけど、ちょっと大きい声出すと割れちゃうんですよね。だからちょっと今回はマイク自体を話し目に置いとくんで、これマイク自体マイク入ってんのかな、全然チェックしなかった。まあいいや。聞こえてたらぜひマイクが入ってるか入ってないかの話をしてくださいもうマイク
入ってないです。
入ってないです。入ってないですって言ってることは入ってんな、これ。入ってないですって言えるんだよな。この話が聞こえてるわけだから入ってんな。オッケー。まあ、向こうもね、ヘンリーっていう最強のランナーがいますけど、うちも負けじとね、比較的でもなんかカバー4を引きがちだなっていう印象は、その動画を見ては思ってはいるんで、そこら辺がどう出るか。なんか変な位置にいんな、全体的に。
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Got a man over the middle and it's complete.
これ何？これカバー3スパイン。倒れなきゃよかったって思ったけど、ちょっと心配だったからバツキャッチしてみました。そう、俺すぐバツキャッチしちゃうんですよね。多分あそこからランアフターキャッチって感じでいけたとは思うんですけど、これカバー3クラウドっぽいな。足速くない？相手のコーナーバックが。うわっ、パスミス。しまったな。まあしょうがないな。
Awake trying to prepare for this one because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right.
Woo.
Gonna throw right side here.
あ、やば。
Touchdown Titans.
あれまあ。
A great effort there. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
ID のクリス。新鉄線脇本。
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those
あそこつかないってことは見られてねえな。
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Give to Cook out of the gun. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Murray now on first down.
やばっ。
This time for Smith, it's intercepted.
いやー、こっから逆転は大変だぞ。
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice.
Winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. This defense for the Vikings, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. A give to Henry.
まあしょうがないな。
Inside the 20 before he's brought down.
でランナーがちゃん
So
と
it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and
結
out.
構ギリギリです
Yeah,
ね、
they
もう
would
試
have
合
to
展
settle for
開
a
が。
field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive.
はいよ。
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
はい、ナイス。
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
This
なん
defense
か
is a
怪我人出
difficult
た
one
ぞ。
to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. On the counter, it's Henry.
Okay, nice.
And he stopped immediately there. Maybe a
カーだ
gain
っ
of
た
a
んだ、気が
yard
した。
that time, but man, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
カーじゃない状態で投げたいかって話だよね。
On 3rd down, Willis buying time to his left.
はい、止まった。
Left
ナイ
side,
ス。
he's got it complete. The completion there.
よし、傷口は最小限だ。俺の攻め方が悪いな。
So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt.
少し考え直すか、そこは。
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will make it 10-0.
いきなり負債を背負ってしま
In
っ
the
た。
first. So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-0.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
本部カバーフォーム。
Murray now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
さあ、向こうはどこで変え
You
て
can
くる
almost
か
hear
な。
the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
過去の経験上、
Down
カバー
early,
4
how
ば
do
っ
you
か
get
りの
back
チ
in
ー
the
ム。
game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one. And what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there.
2ポゼだと
Getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the
2
defensive
ポゼなんで
front
すよ。
because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
これが決まらないか。
10-0 to score after one on EA
まあいいや。
Sports.
ちょっと珍しいやつなんだけど。
なめくしてますこの人。危ねえ。許せないです。
適当なことばっか言ってるな、コメントの人たちがよ。
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now Murray.
おい、あざ。
Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
この攻撃パターンが生きてるのはあり
Very
がたい。
important third down conversion right there because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's
カバー
not
4
even
なんだ
part of
ね。
your thought process. You got
ど
to
っ
make
かで
it
PA
pay
で
off
出
with
し抜いてあげたい
6.
けど。
Nice connection right there to set up first and goal.
Here's Murray.
オッケー、まず1回。
A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have made this now a one-score game.
守り方だな。
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
最悪殴り合いにして点数を縮めていくしかないんだ。
It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you.
オッケー。
This is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off
これは大きいね。
and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
ラッキーラッキーラッキー。
Short throw pick six right there. Those linebackers.
いや、これでゲーム展開だいぶ違うわ。助かった今の。
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10.
いや、マジ助かる今のは。
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you
Okay,
gave
okay,
up,
nice,
but you
nice,
can't be so cautious as to
そっ
just
か、向
really
こうカーがまだいね
put
え。
things
あ、で
in,
も
and now
カー
you're
使っ
not
てないん
gonna
だっけ？
play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
To throw on second down, Willis.
まあしょうがない。
Finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And partner, they're locked in man
早いんだね。
coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. They just got to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
あとね、意外とね、これを空にしてそう。
A first down carry for Henry. And he's got it across the
結局こい
midfield
つはゴリゴリ
stripe
すると困
and
るん
into
だよな。
Viking territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
4 yards remain for second down.
これはランチ
Here's
ョ
the
ウが
first
ない。
carry for Tariq Cohen.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
さあ、うちが一番困るのはヘンリーでゴリゴリ来られること。あ、トメイすれ違うな、お主、トメイ。
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he gets it down to the 32.
外に逃げられた。
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll
Okay, nice.
and he sneaks his way
いい止めっぷりです
forward
ね。
only for a couple here, 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2nd down and 8. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
うまく外から抜けられちゃったな。反対だったか。
If you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Show that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
おっとこれは間に合わないんじゃないのかな。
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
ね、
Now
ああ、タイ
just
ムアウト取っ
1
た。
second showing on the play clock. We're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Hands it off out of the gun.
Nice.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
いい止めっぷりだね。
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
やったね、ラッキー。うわ、しかもドンマイ怪我人、向こう怪我人多いな。おいしゃー、止まり。ナイス、俺。ちょっとね、さすがに今日の試合の頻度的にあそこでパスコミを入れるのは良くないなっていうのがあったんで、入れなかったのは正解でした。まさかのギャンブル。ほうほうほうほうほうほうほう。
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Back to throw. Willis. Flush to his right.
うわー、追いつけない。4枚すぎる。
ハ
ート強いな。
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
They'll try and run for it with Henry.
Ooh.
Into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 17-14.
いいオフェンスだったな。
いいオフェンスでしたね。なんとか捕まえたいっすね、あれ。まあ、とりあえずうちもオフェンスしましょう。何で来るかな。
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And now with so little minutes to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Okay. 内側？あー、ちょっとごめん、やっぱ一回使うわ。カバー3ロックね。はいはい。
What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Oh, going for Jefferson.
うわ、取られた。はいや。まあしょうがないな。そっか、あの開き方じゃダメか。 結構しっかり空いたかなと思ったけど、そっからあっさり抜かれちゃいましたね。足の問題か。
His head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Flushed out right. And wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived to fight another down, right?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Willis.
OK、ナイス。偉いね。
Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. A final shot before break. Willis.
はいよ。OK、危ねえ。でもな、これでうち後半キックなんだよな。一言で言うと調子に乗る。なんとか、なんかいまいちだけどゲームが崩壊しないだけまだマシなの。
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
崩壊してほしい。
崩壊させたくないんですよ、こっちは。
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too.
ナイス。いいね、足が効き始めてるね。
Second down. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. From the gun, Willis.
OK、よく止めた。
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. From the gun.
この5ヤードをランで更新できたら面白い。
そう分かったんだけどな、今の。取れなかったな。ランじゃなかったですね。いやー、今のは割と取りに行った。でも取れなかった。
嬉しい。
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Henry.
OK、止まり。あー、バックスター怪我した。それはね、それは超きつい。それ超きつい。それは超きついって。
Specifically linebackers keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because
待ってくれよ。それは超絶きついんだって。
They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
OK、ナイス。わー、帰ってこれない。最悪。
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
よっしゃ。これは痛い。
さすがヘンリー。 いやー、手痛いね、今のは。
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield, guy who can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
ちょっときつめにディフェンスするか。
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. Derrick Henry. And he's going to get this one down to the 45-yard line. And Monty Rice there on the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. This is Henry.
おわ、やばい、乗り越えたか。
なんか向
こうも向こうでいっぱい怪我人だな、マジで。
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. And they'll run on the inside hand.
ナイス。止まったっしょ。インチで。ナイス。
Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves them a few inches short here on 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Tucker's kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, Murray. Escaping the pressure right.
OK、ナイスブロック。危ねえ、ファンブルした。危ねえ、危ねえ。ナイスブロック。
Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
ボール取られろよ。
結局ずっとカバー4だからな。
Can you tell what I play? Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
First down, Murray. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the foot. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Now Murray off play action. Being chased out left.
なるほど、ちゃんと見られてたね。
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
カバー4ですね。
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray.
おー、すごい。あのコーナーバック、いい反応。
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Murray to air it out again.
このコーナーバック欲しい。
みんな欲しいですよね、あのコーナーバック。
Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Flush to his right.
カーリー僕も欲しい。
はい、どうも。
His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Vikings have tied it. They can grab the lead with a PAT.
なんでのタッチダウンは今シーズン初なんじゃない？
Put them on top here in the 3rd. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so
OK これ苦手そうだね。ちょいちょい使ってこう。
Monty Rice. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. From the gun, he'll hand this
OK、
off.
ナイス。よく止め
And
た。
he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. They get 5 yards on the run there. Still left
ここ
staring
で
at a third
ラン
and
はハー
about
トが強い
14.
な、さすがに。で仮にランだったとしても10ヤード出さないのが欲しい。
Back to throw.
OK!
Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score
やっとう
points.
ちに主導権
But
が
the
来た。
opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Taken from just outside the 30. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing
これ
something,
もカ
I'm
バー
going to
4か。
continue. And
カバ
I
ー
think
3に
that's
したのか。
exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big
ここの
plays.
判断が難
Looks
しい
like a
な。
run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
A third quarter now, a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be taken
これも
down
カバー
across the
3。
50 at the 45.
カバー3だからあれが止まるってわけじゃないんだよね。
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
ああ、そこで止められるか。まあしょうがない。
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
From the 22, Murray swinging this out wide here for Cook.
おい、ナイス。
Head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
危ね
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many
ー。カバー3
interceptions
クラウ
as
ド
he
か。
has in
だ
this
から
one,
読み間違えた
you
のか。
definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Back to the ground, Cook.
おお。
Pushes forward for maybe
難し
3
い。
out of the 6-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
3rd and goal from the 6. They run it
おお、
again
抜けてきた。
Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. 3 straight runs now, and that defense is held.
Yeah, we often talk about how the low man wins, right? Who wins leverage at the line of scrimmage? But it's not just that leverage. It's leverage with power. Who takes the line of scrimmage and moves it one way or the other? Right now, I can imagine the defense yelling at the offense, hey, guys, if I were you, I'd kick it. You're not getting in.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
2nd down and 5. And here's a handoff out of the gun.
惜しい。
うわ、逆転してやがる。
惜しい。今の分かってたのに。いや、逆転しててもちょっと時間的にはうちが不利なんですよね、今。
頑張れ栗巻さん。
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run with Henry.
Okay.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Henry again on 2nd down.
Okay, これも止まり。
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd
この
down
判
to
断
keep
が
the
難
drive
しいんだよ
going.
な。
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Hands it off out of the gun.
引っかかったね。でギャンブルでしょここは。
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law.
これは想定内として。
Winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
So he needed 1, he ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one too. That's really intelligent running, because oftentimes a running back could get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there.
ヘンリー欲しい。
ヘンリーはいいランナーですよねマジで。
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the gun,
や
they'll
べ
try to
最悪の
run
抜
it.
け方。
And they'll work
あ
this
あダーウィン・ジェー
down
ム
to
ズさ
the
すが。
40-yard line. Tackled there. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside.
Okay, 止まり。
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
栗巻さん。
オッケーナイス。ああもうちょいしっかり止めてほしかったな。
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun handoff to him.
オッケーいいね。
This one down to about the 17.
ナイディですね。
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Again, it's Henry.
おお。
And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, no.
Oh.
Football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
勝負。オッケー止まり。
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Third down, Henry.
Safe.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. It looks to be about a yard or so short. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts As they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Down 4 late. Gotta go for it here on 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry.
うーわ、最悪。止まんなかったか。
Here in the closing stages. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
何個見まで出たけどな。
半濁点すべての半濁点。K 線。よっしゃ。
まあな、そこが止めどこだったもんな、今。
おー。
どうすっかな。
アンチ像へ田中のチャンネル。手妻配信。
ナイス。アウト。やっぱダメか。
振り巻きカンナだけです。
You have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver.
JJ さえ止めたら勝てる。
Things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. And he's brought
いやー、きついな。
up to about the 35. And now
今のキャッチはグリッチ。
we get a timeout call.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a
いやー、負けたー。
not just for himself.
ありがとうございました。
Keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Well, going into the final
惜し
play
い。
of this game, they knew that they needed
いや
some
ー、いい
type
ゲー
of
ム
a
でしたね。
miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However,
よっしゃー。
really a spectacular
やった
affair.
ー。
いやー、
アクセント。イエーイ。2つのハート。栗巻さん回数。ナイス。栗巻さんが勝ったことが嬉しい。
いやー、やっぱ結局な、序盤の借金を返しきれなかったっていう感じでしたね、試合内容は。
And they'll get a trip to Vegas next week for a date with the Raiders. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they'll fall back to
まあシーズン戦っていればこういうこともありますね。
and they'll get a chance to
いやでもなんとか序盤の辛いウィーク4までを2勝2敗のイーブンで乗り越えることができてよかったです。最悪巻き越しが見えてた組み合わせだったんで。いやー惜しいなー。その序盤の苦しみをすげー盛り返したんだけどな。フォースダウン3回やられてっからまあしょうがないな。でもあんまりやっぱ N っぽくない戦い方でしたね。
試合ではあった。
その戦い方の違いみたいなのもすごい面白かったですね。久々にこんなにラン中心の人とも当たったというか、まあ、すごい面白かったですね。まあね、これで勝てればね、完璧だったんだけどね。
パス189ヤードじゃ勝てないですね。
そうなのよ。ちょっとね、序盤のつまずきがな、やっぱ痛かったですね。これは反省材料として次に生かしていきましょう。インターがちょっと多かったな。それは本当に良くないな。でもまあシーズン戦っていればこんなこともあるよねって感じはありますね。いやー強かったですね。うわーもうやだ怪我に。5周アウト？それはさ信じらんないんだけどマジで。
インターされるたびに勝率 20% 下がるという謎の教え。
へえ。じゃあすごい頑張りましたね俺。うわーマジ。いやーバクスター5周アウトが一番痛いマジで。クソテンション下がるからやめてほしい。うわー怪我人が増える怪我人がくっそ怪我人が多いんだよマジで。なんか今シーズンはよく怪我人が出るみたいです。いやー 困るな。怪我人が多いのは本当に。イベントはもちろん失敗しました。まあ特に気にしてません。いやーね、栗巻さんな、リベンジする機会がないからな。なんつったってほぼ1年ぶりの対戦だったんですからね、今回が。悔しいな。なかなかリベンジする機会がないチームには負けるもんじゃないっすね。というわけで、まあ、デンジメンと仲良く2勝2敗になってしまいましたね。地区的に、そうだな。N で言うとちょっと出遅れた感があるか。トップが4勝0敗。うわー、フットボールチーム強い。で、いっぱいがいっぱいって言い方はマジクソだな、俺今。で、まあ2敗もそれなりって感じだから、まあまだ置いてかれてはいないのか。ちょっとね。でも一番辛い。一番俺は地獄のウィーク4までだと思ってたんで、本当に。やっぱこうやってウィーク5とかでようやく CPU 戦とかが挟まってくるとね、心が休まりますよね。ありがたいありがたい。ちょっとこの落ち込んだところで、こう、コンピューターと戦うっていうのはね、まあ、この先もまだまだ大変な、多分、フットボールチームの方とかはちょっと、リベンジしたくてしょうがないでしょう。ね、ここら辺もまだまだ、きつい戦いが待ってるんですけど、ね、コルツとか、ジャガースとかね、やだよね。なんとかね、なんとか2勝2敗で乗り切ったが。というわけで、はい、また頑張っていきたいと思うので、来週以降も皆様よろしくお願いいたします。それではありがとうございました。どうやってやめ